everyone. This is Vinali Date. Welcome to Hall of Fame interview. Today I have the most beautiful Surbhi Devpura with me. She is basically from Rajasthan, currently staying in Pune, working as an IT professional. And can you believe it? She's a mother of a 12-year-old boy, a busy mother, yet making sure that she takes herself as a priority. And she's lost around 9.2 kgs while she was on my program. She joined way back in April 2021, and she's been able to maintain that weight so far, 2023. So welcome, Surbhi, welcome. And just to give you share about her interest, she's someone who loves singing. She plays cricket, and recently she's developed a new hobby of running. So welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. First of all, congratulations, Surbhi, for achieving this award. And congratulations for prioritizing yourself and taking care of all that efforts which you had put forth while you were struggling to lose that weight, right? So congratulations and welcome here.
Thank you. Thanks, Vinali.
Great. I would quickly want to know, Surbhi, from the beginning, okay? I just wanted to know what was you before April 2021 when you decided to start your fitness journey. I wanted to have a trailer because of that phase when you were thinking about getting fitter. So what made you start your fitness journey?
Okay, yeah. So I started. Before joining this program, I had like no fixed routine,
Mm-hmm,
and I was very, very casual about my health and fitness.
mm-hmm.
And COVID time was even worse for everyone actually.
Right.
And during COVID, I faced a lot of health related challenges, and I gained a lot of weight because we were at home, and every time we were like cooking and eating and cooking and eating and working, sitting. So the lifestyle was like that only, and gained around 77 kgs of weight. So I was around 10 to 12 kgs of overweight at
Overweight.
that time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really alarming, and it was a trigger point for me that I have to do something about my health. Yeah.
Right. So were you facing any challenges because of this overweight issues? What were the few pointers you can think of? What were the challenges which
Yeah.
you faced because of this overweight?
Yeah, actually, I was experiencing like I had a heel pain, I mean severe one from last 4 or 5 years. And I used to have multiple visits at doctor, and they used to tell me like you have to lose weight and all.
Mhm.
So like it was very painful for me actually. And during COVID, I experienced irregular cycles, menstrual cycle, and
Mhm.
it was like every month I was facing this issue. So those were the trigger points that I had to think that okay, now the only root cause here is my weight gain,
Right.
and I have to do something about my health. And that's why I had to like find the ways how can I achieve that, how to gain more fitness and a more active lifestyle. Yeah.
Mhm. Most of the women do come out to me with similar issues, but yes, when they do come, they do inquire, but most difficult thing is the decision to start.
Yeah, I am also one of that woman who is very skeptical like about diets and fitness and all. Like I cannot do it or something like that.
Mhm.
So being from Rajasthan, like we swim in ghee and oil and all those like very rich food, right? So and I'm also big time foodie. So I thinking about diet was making me nervous, and
Yes.
I thought I had to sacrifice food, and thought that I had to eat a lot of salad, soups, and go on a fat diet. And even more nervous that how will I follow all this routine amidst hectic lifestyle, hectic schedule during lockdown, right? So
Mhm.
all these inhibitions were there inside me as well, like any other woman. But I somewhere I knew that for all my problems, the weight is the actual culprit here. And
Mhm.
if I'll not fix it, then I will not be able to get rid of all these problems. So
Mhm.
then I decided that I have to take charge of my health now, irrespective of all these responsibilities, having a kid or family at home. And we were working from home as well during COVID, right?
Right.
So we were not getting time. But beyond that, I had to look for my health anyways, and nobody will take care actually.
Absolutely.
It's you only that you have to take care of yourself first, then only you can make others happy, right? So
Absolutely true.
yeah,
Absolutely.
so that was the like motivation behind it, and I started looking for some guidance from social media. Yeah, so I started looking for some nutritionists online.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how was it doing this program, the 3 months? If you could just narrate about what was your experience, or how was that 3 months when you talk about sailing in ghee and thinking and getting scared about being on diet? Was it as scary as you thought? Or I just want you to, talk about that experience of 3 months with me.
Yeah, so I went on social media, and I was searching for good nutritionists, and I came to know about you on some Facebook platform, and I read all your reviews there.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like made I did a lot of research on that, and I was reading every feedback and comment. And there I decided, okay, that was a gut feeling or instinct that no, I have to talk to Vinali, right? So I immediately called you, and you explained everything very well. And you also convinced me that the diet plan would be very simple. It would be home cooked meals, right? And there would not be any fat diets like smoothies or powders you have to take. Because if you see like other players in the market, you can say they are offering different fat diets and powders and all. So I don't want to go for that.
Right.
So but you convinced me that I have to follow only the good home cooked meal. So that's where this is the thing which I like the most.
Mm-hmm.
And what I enjoyed in the 3 months is like your professionalism and your straightforwardness. And
Yes.
you didn't give any false promises to me, and which gave me more confidence in you that okay, you are very serious about others health also, right?
I am.
So you are into the game as well along with me, and you were sometimes very strict, which was a plus point. And you made sure that I following the program or not,
Yeah.
right? And I also like the knowledge and the knowledge you have on your in your area, right? So
Mhm.
all these things like I really liked in the program. Yeah,
Right.
that's why I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Lovely. So, were
Yeah.
you able to take care of that lifestyle changes we did in 3 months? Was it easily executable post the program was over? And do you think it is something which you can easily further follow for the rest of the life? The guidelines
Yes.
which you learned from the program.
Yeah, right. So 3 months, I mean, I think it few days are only enough to develop an habit, right? So it was a 3 months program. It's not very small duration. So with your simple diet and the program, I was naturally following this after 3 months also. So
Mhm.
there was no additional effort from my side that I have to do this for entire like right now 2 years. I don't feel that I have to do any extra effort. I have to put any extra effort in this to maintain this diet. So it is very natural and you will follow it. So
So,
there
do
is
you
no issue.
agree that to maintain this or to do anything, you got to adapt this as a lifestyle? And only if it is easy to adapt, only then it can be implemented as a lifestyle.
Exactly, it should be part of your daily routine, and because it is very simple, so it is naturally the part of your lifestyle. So even if you don't want it, will be you will adapt to it, or the program will make you adaptable
Yes.
actually.
Yes. So before you, the 3 months with all the challenges you spoke about, and after, what happened after three months of correcting your lifestyles and taking care of your body? What happened to your body?
Yeah, so as I said, I solved all my problems. The severe heel pain, I mean, that was very painful for me. I couldn't walk in the morning when I woke up. So that issue, like, it vanished. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it is like a magic. Without any medicine, anything, I could cure my heel pain, and now I'm running long distances. So
Yes.
that's a big achievement for me, and that's because of this lifestyle change. And
Amazing.
secondly, my period cycle is on track. Now I'm
Super.
tracking like from last 2 years. I'm tracking, and there is like um, it is accurate, and my periods are coming on time, so that is
Amazing.
another achievement. Yeah.
Amazing.
And now I know my body, like what it needs. I know my body very well now, compared to last 2 years. I mean before 2 years, I know my body well, what I want to eat and how can I manage weight. So that is the biggest learning out of it. So
Yes.
all these are the things which are like I have achieved. These are some
Amazing.
tangible results. Yeah.
So you lost, according to me, around 9.2 kgs while you were on the program. So did you
Yes.
lose any further weight after the program? Uh,
Yes. So, yeah, I lost around 12 kgs. overall.
Wow, overall.
Yeah.
So the 3 kgs of additional weight loss was after the program was over by just making sure that you're consciously eating what you should be
Yes.
eating. Amazing.
Yes.
And are
Yeah.
you been able to maintain it throughout the 2 years? I mean, I wanted to know, I know that you lost 9.2 kgs and thereafter continued losing 12 kgs to achieve your ideal weight. But I just wanted to understand how you are able to maintain this. If all our listeners want to know about this, if you could summarize in 3 points, a mother who is working, a busy IT professional with a teenager right now,
Yeah.
and all the household chores, how are you being able to, if you have to come down to three points which you could talk to your, anybody who's listening to you, what would be the three mantras for this maintenance and the kind of, the treks and the hikes despite all those medical issues which you had? What changed, or how are you able to maintain that is something which I would love to know from you.
Yeah, right. So my three tips would be follow the program religiously and complete it. I mean, without any cheating or any shortcuts. So eventually, it will be your lifestyle change, and you will naturally follow this in your life without any effort. And
Yes.
don't get discouraged if results are not showing, especially towards end of the program, because
Yes.
the end of the program is very crucial, where you will not see much reduction in the weight. But don't get discouraged. It happened with me as well, but Vinali supported, and she used to guide me that you have to do like this or do these changes, you will achieve it. So don't get discouraged, just follow it religiously.
Yeah.
Assuming most of us have a goal to stay fit forever, it is important to establish a system or a process, right, which slowly
Mm.
takes us in that direction.
Mm.
So short term results may be disappearing, disappointing, and not being regular, not doing enough, not fast enough, etc., etc. But
Mm.
each of those activities contribute to that long goal of yours. So
Beautiful.
hence, stick around, keep taking baby steps, and try to establish a process, and result will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be my first tip. And my second tip would be continue the exercises.
Mm.
Daily spend only 20-30 minutes minimum on any form of exercise, like slow run, cycling, swimming, or home workouts.
Mm.
Join fitness groups having similar interests. Find what motivates you. And for me, for example, I love trying new clothes, and I love active wear, right? So my biggest motivation was that I want to wear a crop top, right?
Mm.
So that helped me to continue this like program and this lifestyle for 2 years. So
Mm-hmm.
that was my biggest motivation. So find your motivation and continue with the exercises. The third tip would be don't refrain your body from any favorite food, but eat in moderation. And the maintenance tip which Venali will give at the end of the program, it will really help. And you don't have to ditch anything which is your favorite, right?
Right.
So it is the biggest myth busted here, for me at least, that you don't have to stop eating your favorite things, but do it in moderation, and rest will result, you will get the results. So these
100%.
are the three tips I want to give.
100%. Thank you so much, Surbi. That means a lot. Is there any message to all those people who are planning to get started?
So I just want to give a tip that take out time for yourself daily, 2 hours, no matter what. Even you are married or you have kid, right? But those 2 hours are very precious to you. It should be your me time. If you can do that, you can outsource other work if possible for those 2 hours. If you can spend 2 hours for yourself in a day, then you can achieve any result.
Mm.
So put your those 2 hours into exercises or meditation or whatever exercise you like, and you can plan your routine. Just spend those 2 hours with yourself only. If you will be happy, then only you will be making others happy and can take care of others, of your
Abs-
family or of your kids. So those for every woman, I would say you have to take time, you have to take charge of yourself, and you have to spend some time for yourself.
mm.
And it's like I mean unapologetically you have to do that.
Yes,
So
yes,
gain that
absolutely.
confidence. Yeah,
Absolutely,
you
absolutely.
need that. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much. And one last question, okay? Based on all your experience in my program, if you had to rate me from 1 to 10, what would be your rating for the program and the experience you've had in this journey?
I would rate it 9 out of 10. Why one less right now? Because there was no community earlier, but I think with this This year
new
you started
approach.
the community, but now the community you are building the community, and you will be supporting
But
quarterly
I'm
or
still a one woman show. Unfortunately, somewhere, I treasure you guys so much that I don't want to delegate you to somebody else. So somebody else contacting, and what if they're not matching your expectations? And I didn't want that to mellow down on me. And so that's only because of that passion I have towards this industry, and creating that impact is what is keeping me driving. But I know this will not take me a longer run, and that's exactly why I've started with this community. Welcome to this community, and I promise to support you as long as I am alive, as long as I'm working on this field. So this community will give you a lifetime support, so that yes, you have lost your weight, you've been able to take care of it, but life sometimes do take up. So if there's, basically this community I have created to make sure that people who are on track, I appreciate them with Hall of Fame awards. And people who are off track, I create those challenges to bring them on track. So I want to work with both the people, both the kind of clients of mine, and I just want to make sure that they all are staying connected. And I want your true contribution in that as well, Surbhi. Your participation, you set and inspire people out there. I'm sure many people would want to walk the path you're already walking at this point of time. So thank you so much for being a source of inspiration in my community right now, which I'm truly building up. And I'm looking forward to growing this community, nurturing this community, and taking care of it like my own baby. And I hope until I'm alive, I would add whatever possible value I can to your life to make your life fitter, healthier, and more meaningful. Thank you so much.
thank you, Vinali. Thank you.